were punished in Stutthof for, I still had my mother and sister, and we were punished for 3 women escaped the camp. You know, I was in Auschwitz lately, and I saw the wires, the electric wires, and it was a flashback to this moment. I don't understand how they escaped. I really don't, because the electric wires were not always on. But when they saw someone very near, or when they saw someone that wants to touch them, they put it on and you were dead. Now, how those 3 women escaped electric wires, I don't know. But they did. They couldn't find them. And we were punished 12 hours naked in cold weather. And the additional punishment was they took out 4 or 5, and I don't remember how many women, and in front of all that, of the women that we stood in a row, you know, they raped in a rape that I have never read or seen it, not in a movie and not on the television, and certainly you can say that we have a terrible television with all kinds of stories. And to see those young women raped by the men there with sticks, and my mother was near me, and she took her hand and put it on my eyes. I shouldn't see for the first time sexual intercourse. I've never seen sexual intercourse. I remember in my home, the bedroom of my parents was far away from my room. I have never heard anything. I've never seen anything. And I was a too small child. I never dated. That was not the ages of I wasn't on the age to date. So to see that, I understand that my mother didn't want me to see this. Why did she hope that I will be alive? And probably she thought if I see it, maybe I will be shy of men or whatever. But the men, the Germans saw what she did with her hand and took her out of the row and beat her up so that all her teeth fell out. The front teeth fell out. To tell you, when I married, I'm honest to tell you, I've never even thought about this scene when I first started to have sexual intercourse with a man. It never took me back there to that scene. I wish my mother would have known it. This is probably my strong nature that I have. I know how to disconnect myself. And when I started to date my husband, it was my first date, and my husband, I felt loved, and I didn't feel like thinking about what happened so many years ago. As I say, I wish he should have known it, that I became a normal person. In any way normal, except in the many things that I enjoy life, maybe more powerful than all of you, in that kind of a feeling of where were you? And I don't want to put any guilt on anyone. Especially I talk to people that weren't even born when I talk to them. It's probably you yourself. But I do ask the question again and again and again, where were you? Why did you let me rot there? And that is what is in my life. But I try to do the best I can.